back to Cooking with Gloria. Today I want to share with you some very delicious red tamales with full of different colors of bell pepper with cheese. I know you guys are going to love this recipe. It's perfect for the holidays. But first things first, my apron is on, my hands are clean, and I am ready to show you my ingredients. Ingredients. I have here the red masa for tamales that of course you guys already have on my channel. I have the corn husks, I have the bell peppers, I have yellow, orange, red, green bell peppers and a red onion. I have the manchego cheese and these little pieces of parchment papers that already come pre-cut. I am ready to make these delicious and amazing tamales made at home. I want to show you a step. You know something? You could freeze them, have them ready, and whenever you have that desire to eat a delicious homemade tamal, well, you have them ready in your freezer. And I'm going to show you how I do it here at home. So let's get started. I want to start here with the corn husks. We need to hydrate them. So I have a plate here. I'm going to add all my corn husks in here, and I am going to add hot water. I want to make sure that they are completely covered and nice and hot water. I'm helping myself with this plate, and I'm just going to let them rest for about 10 minutes. Here I have my manchego cheese. This cheese is perfect for tamales. You know something? It gives them such a delicious flavor. Here, I'm going to start cutting the cheese in little squares. And let me show you. Just like that, I'm going to continue cutting it. And now I am completely done. Please be generous with your cheese. You want to make sure that when you dig into the tamal, there is enough cheese inside. Well, now these are the ingredients. Of course, you already have the red masa on my channel and all these delicious peppers and the red onion. The masa is so fluffy, so tender. It's just perfection made at home. And of course, the cheese. Now I am ready to show you how fluffy the masa is. It's so easy to make. You have step by step how to make this delicious red masa. I know that it's red, but yet it's not spicy. It has such a delicious flavor. It's made out of guajillo chili pods. But you know something? You have this recipe step by step on my channel. I hope you give it a try and you make it at home. It's so easy to make these delicious homemade tamales. Here, 15 minutes have passed and the corn husks are nice and flexible. Remember that we added hot water. And now I am ready to show you that they are very pliable. And I am ready to rinse them completely. This part is very important. You have to hydrate them and then rinse them very good one by one until you are completely done. Look at this. You want to make sure that you pull all of them apart. You rinse them really good. And now I am ready to start making these delicious tamales made at home. You know that the corn husk on one side is kind of rough, on the other side is smooth, and you are going to add your masa on the smooth side. On this side, and be generous because you want your tamales to be nice and thick. If you like them nice and thin, it's your perfection. You make them how you love your tamales. I like them nice and chunky because I really like to add enough filling inside. And I'm being very generous with the cheese, with the peppers, with the onion. And once you have everything in here, then we're just going to wrap it in, close it really good. And of course, I'm going to help myself with some parchment paper that I showed you way on the beginning so that you see how easy it is. You know something, what is very important is this opening on the top. Always put your tamales the same way with the opening facing up or on the side, but just make sure that all your tamales have the opening on the same side when you start putting them aside. The reason that I'm telling you this is because when you make your tamales, and I know that if you make a couple dozens and you say, well, I'm only going to use 1 dozen today, well, the rest you could freeze them. And I'm going to show you when you're ready to put them in those little baggies or the Ziplocs and freeze them. You want to make sure that you have all of them facing up with the opening facing up. Well, here, let me show you how I'm doing it. I love adding the parchment paper because like that I know that nothing is going to come out while it's cooking. Look at this. Nice and tight. And remember, the opening should be all from one side. Right here. This is the opening. Look at this. Okay, I am completely done, but now let me show you the trick. When you have tamales and you're only making, let's just say 1 dozen, and you want to reserve the other ones, do not cook them. If you freeze them like this, raw, when you cook them, they're gonna taste like if you just made these tamales. That's why this is how I do it here at home. You freeze it just like that, facing up with the opening on the top right there. And when you have that desire to enjoy a delicious tamal, well, then you just open your freezer, you get the little baggie out, and you are ready to cook the tamales, and they will taste like if you just made them. I know that making tamales, it's a little time consuming, but you know something, when you make tamales, make extra and just freeze them. They'll be good in your freezer for about 6 months. And make sure that you write the date and you write what type of tamal that is in the little bag. And you stand them just like that with the opening on the top. Well, I'm going to continue. And I have 3 orders here. Each bag has 12. And of course, I reserved 12 because I want to enjoy those 12 here with my family today. Now I am ready to put them and cook them really good. I'm adding a plastic bag right on the top, and then a kitchen towel on top of this. And now I am ready to take them to the stove and cook them for 60 minutes. Once you put them on the stove, don't uncover them. Just leave them there for 60 minutes. And after the 60 minutes, well, you know something? They are done. Your home is going to smell amazing. And I'm sure that all your neighbors are going to be saying, Gloria is cooking something delicious. Well, now my family can't wait. I am ready to show you how they look. Look at this. They come out perfect every time. And the masa is so delicious. I can't wait to enjoy. I'll see you in just a little bit. My mouth is already watering. See you in a bit. Friends, I am completely done with this delicious red tamal. stuffed with bell peppers and cheese. Well, this is the part I really love and enjoy, tasting my recipes. Let's see how this came out. I can't wait to taste it. It's nice and warm, and of course with lots of cheese. Let's see. Excuse me. Just delicious, soft and tender, perfection, made at home. I hope, my friends, you give it a try. You make it at home. You enjoy it with your family like I enjoy it with my family. If you liked and loved my recipe, I invite you to subscribe, leave me a thumbs up, share this video on social media with your friends, with your relatives, so Cooking with Gloria keeps growing. Don't forget to push that notification bell, and if you did, leave it activated so every time I make a delicious recipe like I did today, yes, you're going to be notified. Before I say I see you soon, I wish you nothing but the best. Peace and love. I love you guys. Happy holidays. Take care. Stay home. Be safe. Like, subscribe, and share. See you soon. Bye-bye.